Thank you, Grade 4 representatives. Good morning, I'm Adabella Santos from the Philippines. I am from the Grade 5 representatives. We will be sharing how the UN SDG Action Plan is helping to solve the problems of our home countries. I will be talking about Goal 5, Gender Equality in the Philippines. Women have fewer opportunities compared to men. Giving women more privileges will prevent gender inequality. Gender equality prevents violence against women and girls. The Philippines ranked 10th out of the 145 countries for gender inequality. The Philippines has been successful preventing gender inequality, but yet the country is still in need of further development. In 2002, only 40% of the students that were studying were girls. Gender equality is a human right. Now that there is a virus spreading, lockdown is increasing the risk of violence towards women. Positive cases of the COVID-19 are rising. Frontliners are incredibly important. 70% of the nurses and doctors helping people fight the COVID-19 are women. The women working in the house have additional household burdens during the pandemic. In fact, women spend 3 times as many hours in unpaid work than men. My recommendation is as simple as to respect women all over you. If you see a woman having a hard time, help her. If you were a girl, stay in school. You were lucky to be in one. Try to convince your female classmates to fight for their rights. If you are a man, try not to start a fight or harass a woman if you want to help in gender equality. So in countries where women aren't allowed education and equal earning power, help them to lighten the weight on their shoulders. Thank you for listening.
My name is Salo Jimenez. My goal is Goal 6, Clean Water and Sanitation. People are not getting enough clean water in the Philippines. Some people are getting sick from drinking unclean water, even though the government from different countries is helping in getting clean water and sanitation. 2.2 billion people are still not getting enough clean water, and 4.4 billion people are still not getting enough sanitation. People get sick from drinking dirty water. There's a disease caused by unclean water called typhoid fever, and it is very contagious. The UN is helping by making sure that countries are getting clean water and sanitation. Also by making sure people are aware about the UN Sustainable Development Goal 6, Clean Water and Sanitation. By 2030, improve water quality by reducing pollution, eliminate dumping, and minimize release of hazardous chemicals and materials. I can help by putting trash where it's supposed to be. I can also help by telling other people what they can do to help. Thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Leo, and I'm in grade 5. Today, I'm going to talk about my major problem in my home country, Brazil. Poverty is one major problem in Brazil. Brazil is a poor country, and many people do not have enough money to buy their basic needs, like food and shelter. Many people in Brazil live in favelas. Favelas are houses that are really cheap, they are small, and are built poorly. They can be destroyed easily, but the people cannot afford decent homes. Favelas are all around Brazil, so there's different governments that take care of favelas, but they don't care too much because they have to do more things that are more important. Poverty affects citizens because they cannot afford a lot of things like shelter and also good education. So there are not many teachers in these schools. As a result, poor people cannot land a good job. It is a hard life if you have family, especially for kids. It is difficult for them to buy food or anything they need, even the basic ones. The UN Sustainable Goal number 1 is to end poverty in all forms, its forms everywhere. UN SDG is solving these problems by creating policy that support poor people in terms of these needs. If I were to make a law about poverty, I would make a law if you see a poor person, you should give them leftover food that is healthy or maybe a coat sweater that is small for you. Give it to them so they could become warm. Also, if you have toys that you don't like or clothes, donate it to the charity so you can help. Also, if you give them money, they don't know what is good for them, so I would rather you give them something that will help them survive. Thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Zayan bin Amin and I'm from Bangladesh. Today I will talk about the goal for the quality education and how it is in Bangladesh. One of the problems of Bangladesh is the quality of education. In my opinion, the method of teaching in Bangladesh is not effective. A teacher always gets less money, so they suffer a lot. The schools make students compete too much. The schools don't focus on having fun while learning. The schools just want every student to be first, second, or third in class. There are also many child laborers in Bangladesh, which affects the education in people numbers. So this affects the person who is learning. Because of this method, teachers also get less money. In our government school, it's hard to learn. Government schools take a lot of money. In addition, students with disabilities don't get to learn. The UN SDG goal number 4 is to build and upgrade education facilities to make it effective for all students. A quality education will aim to give a solution to this problem. This is a problem which is common in Africa and Southern Asia. My special recommendations are that we learn for fun and our future. Have fun with the help of your classmates and teachers, but for now it's not possible. Listen to your teacher always, because some parts of the world's school are closed and our school is open, so always be thankful even when you're confused about something while learning and it's so hard. Support our teachers by working hard and smartly, exerting our best effort. Give them a gift by attending classes regularly, greeting them when you join a meeting. After all, they do work for us a lot. Thank you for listening.
Hi, my name is Marisha. I will be talking about air pollution in Russia and the UN Sustainable Goal number 11. Air pollution is a problem in Russia. People get health problems like heart disease and lung cancer. 100,000 people die of air pollution a year. Factories are the major cause of air pollution. Russia sells a lot of different items to other countries. New factories have machines that clean the smoke, so there are no problems. The old factories, unlike the new ones, do release the dangerous smoke causing the air pollution. Cars also make smoke, and there are a lot of cars in crowded cities. Goal number 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, aims to stop people from using cars that release dangerous smoke. As a student, I can start riding bike or walk when the distance is small. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Norain from the grade 5 class. My topic is crime and violence in Malaysia. The problems of crime and violence in Malaysia include people being murdered every day and children being affected by school-related violence each year. And different crimes are being committed every year. The UN Sustainable Development Goal has a solution. It's treating people equally. For example, a prisoner is sent to prison for a few years. And remember that these people that are committing crimes are sent to prison so that the prisoner can think about what they have done and what they can do to change that. and realize that they made a big bad decision in life and in prison. Police officers are supposed to treat the prisoners equally like a human being and make the prisoners feel comfortable and fill up their needs. So if you plan to be a police officer or a deputy, remember that prisoners are human beings too, and they have human rights and that they have their own feelings and emotions. And also, most importantly, the prison and police officers are there to help the prisoners be rehabilitated and guard the prison cells. If I was the one who would try and think of a solution, I would take the person who committed a crime and put them in a place where they ask the criminals questions. And I would ask, why did you commit that crime or violence? If they answer the question, then I would make a choice where to put the criminal in a mental hospital or a prison. And you can also ask the person, what led you to do the crimes or violence? And other questions that can help. If I get answers from the criminal, then I know the kind of way I'm going to try rehabilitating the prisoner in suitable ways while they are staying in prison. Thank you for listening.
Greetings, I am Bianca Soares. I am from Brazil, but I have lived in America for almost my whole life. I will be talking about a problem in the United States that you might have heard. The problem is that there has been a lot of climate change in the United States because of all the factories poking holes into the ozone layer, which is causing climate change. Most of the things you order or buy are from America or China, which means America and China have a lot of factories. Temperature has been rising by a lot because of this climate change. The ozone layer is a protection layer on Earth, which protects us from the harsh sun rays. Without this ozone layer, it would be very hot and most of the things would catch on fire. This is why we have an ozone layer. But the factories have been releasing lots of fossil fuel, which is poking holes into the ozone layer. But the UN is trying to solve this. This UN sustainable goal is called climate action. It is the 13th UN Sustainable Goal. But if we don't solve this, some animals might go extinct, sea levels might rise, and some forests might catch on fire, like the Australian bushfires. I think we shouldn't use or buy any plastic water bottles, and not use any plastic bags when you get some groceries. This would be very helpful because trying to dispose plastic uses a lot of chemicals and is very hard to dispose of. That was my presentation. Thank you for listening.